It's just a recording in progress.
Yes, it's recording now. All right, let's go ahead. So you open your Bybit app.
Bitget or Bybit?
Sorry, my dear, Bitget.
Okay. 5 days ago. 5 days ago, not 3 days ago. So I've opened it.
Okay, good.
Then
all right. So now, basically, when you open your Bitget app, one of our major focus in this place now is basically
verified.
futures. Yes, it's verified. Futures and sports. Do you know what you do? Can you mute your background? Mute your background. You only unmute it whenever you want to ask questions. Let me just talk. Or you can always ask questions using the chat. In fact, no. If you want to ask a question, just tell me through the chat. I will tell you unmute. You now ask question. So that the record can be clear. Hello, can you hear me?
What did you say?
I said, can you mute? Can you mute your mic?
What did you say?
I said, can you mute so that the recording can be clear? You only unmute whenever you want to ask a question. Yes, well, let me just do the explanation. If you want to ask a question, use either my WhatsApp or use the chat box in this place here. You can just ask a question through that place. Good. If you want to ask a question, just use that chat. See chat, they are showing chat. You can use that chat and tell me you want to ask a question. I will tell you on mute. All right. So go to Bitget. All right, so now when you arrive at Bitget, we just have two business here, which is the futures and the sports, futures trading and sport trading. So I'll quickly run you through the sports trading. So now we want to assume that you've already funded this account. If this account funded, you can use the chat box. I will see it. Oh, wow. Wow, it's not funded. Okay, no problem. We'll use them. I will use this thing for you. I will use the demo trading. Do I have what? Okay, yes. Okay, what I'll do is that yes, when you join the inner circle, then you just do it. But let's use this thing. Since I want to just run through something, let's use the demo. We'll use demo and do it. But I'll show you what everything is happening. I'll just use demo to explain everything for you. Yeah. Okay, so go back to Bitget. So let's just go straight to the futures. That's what we'll do. Let's go to the futures. The down one, that's when you click. Yes, good. The down one, futures. So this is how the interface is for futures. Now it's showing you open, close, cross, and all. So this is where you choose which of the trade you want to take, which of the coin you want to trade. Let's say I sent a signal. How will you take it? Let me give an example. Let me send you a signal. Now in this chat, you can just drop down any little signal. Let me just write something quick. So go to the chart. Okay, so from this now, okay, as you can see it, right? Long BTC USDT cross 50S entry price 109,400. TP is 111,000. Is 112,000. Then SL is this is 112,000. Okay, so now let's go and set this up. How can we set this up and then know what we're going to do? So open your Bitget. No, there's no money here. Hold on, just hold on. There's no money here. What you have to do is let's switch to go to that. See, go to your screen up. As you're going up, you see 0.00%. Then a small candle and a long candle. There's three dotted line there. Click on it. Good. Enter demo trading. The first line. The last side. Demo trading. They gave you $3,000 for demo trading. Now I want to trade BTC. So BTC is already there. If you want to search any other coin, you can just search, click on that BTC or the other coin. But since our interest is on BTC, you can just leave it on BTC. Then adjust it's cross 50S. So put it cross 50S. Cross, change it to 50. Good. Confirm. Now this trade said 109. The entry price is 109,400. And the market price is showing at 109,496. So you have to set limit. The limit there, then put the price for the limit. Edit the price. Good. Hold on. Now, in this place now, you can see our capital is what? $3,000. Now, this is where our risk analysis come into place. Remember, you're using 50x. The level of risk you can apply when using cross 50x, 20, 30 are different. So, but since I'm the one sending the signal, all of those things are already what's calculated. But if you're the one taking those trade by yourself, this is what you're supposed to put into consideration. Now, this leverage simply means, if you say 50, it simply means whatsoever you're using to enter that trade, they are multiplying it by 50. So if you put $10 now in this trade, it will become 10 times 50. That's $500. It don't look as though you're trading with $500. That's what that leverage means. So now, if your total capital now is $100, you're now using 50x. You should not go and use plenty money and go enter the trade. Since you're using 50x, you can use $10 to take that trade instead of using up to $30. But assuming you're using 20x, you can use $20 to take that trade. But you're using 50x, you have to reduce your money because that 50x now times $10. Let's say it's $10. You now it's 50 times 10, that's $500. But if you're using $30, that's 50 times 30. That's $1,500 on an account of what? $100. So in a little movement, that trade will take you off. Yeah, that trade will take you off. Let me view the candle first. Just click on see what you do. Let me show you how to view candle. Click on this that candle there. Just click on it. That two candle showing black. Let's see what's happening on this trade. Okay, the market is actually going up. Okay, fine. Then you can go out from that place. Just the back arrow. Up. Good. So now the quantity you have to use for open this trade, you have to draw that line. Now we want to say, since you have $3,000, let's use let's use 5% of your capital. That's $150. You can use $150 to take the trade. But now before you go ahead, let me explain this. Depending on the number of trades you enter it at a time, that's what will determine. But in all you're doing, ensure that your total position does not exceed 30% of what you have in your account. 30% of your capital. So let's say you have $2,000 now. What is 30% of $2,000? It's around $800. So let's say you're taking up to 10 trades. Let that 10 trades not exceed $800. So you can split $800 among the 10 trades so that 2,200 will remain as your margin. That's fine. So anything you're doing, so let's say you have $100 in your account and you want to take up to 3 trades, you can use $10 each. That's $30 complete. If you want to use five trade, you can use $8 each or $6 each. Just that way within that range, just to make sure you're on the safe side. Yeah, but since I'm not supplying the signals, all of those signals have already been done. The risk management have already been done on it. So it's not left for you to just take the percentage, like the margin I asked you to take. That's by how many dollars you have to use and take the trade. So how do you determine how many dollars you want to use and take the trade? When you're rolling the line, you have to put your eye on that. In Bitget, if you're opening long, you have to put your eye on that open long below. Have you seen in that open long, you see 0.00 SUSDT. So when you're drawing that line, and that thing will change you. So draw the line until you see $150 or $100, like, and click OK. Have you seen it? It's increasing 721. So take it back. We say we are using 5% of your capital. Be checking 22%, 22%. Go. On top of your line, you see the percentage. Keep taking it until you see 5%. Take it back. You're not front to back. Back until you see 5%. 5%. 5% is showing us $151. So that's it. So you can now do, so since you have done that, you click on TP/SL because this is really you're setting up. The next thing after the line is the hem. So what is the TP I gave to you? 112,000. Put it. 112,000. Good. SL 105,800. Correct. Now when you have done all of this, you have set up the trade. Next thing you have to do is, are you opening long or you're opening short? That's what you now trigger. So which of them are you doing? Trigger. Do it based on what? Confirm. Exactly, that's it. So the trade has gone to order to stay. Why did the trade go to order to stay? Because, no, leave it that way. It went to order to stay because the market price have not reached the price you put. You put it 109,400, but the market is still 109,490 point something. So whenever the market goes down to that 109,400, it will trigger and enter into position. So any trade you see in order is not active. Any trade you see in position is active. That's one that is on. Yeah. So when the market, depending on what you set, any trade you take on limit price will always go to order to go and stay until the market miss the price you set. It will not transfer it from order to position. So that's just it. That's simply what it is. I want to show you how to taking profits manually, taking profit automatically, closing different position, then trailing when trade is on. It's how to set in case this trader has up to 3 to 4 take profit. How will you put them? You still remember that? Okay, that's fine. And so we needed this trade to trigger so we can do that. But it's fine, no problem. So what we'll do now, let's take a trade on market price since this one is not our own. This one is not our own. So let's take a trade on market price. Let's just take a trade on market price. Remove that limit. Don't cancel anything. Just go back to the limit. Put it on market. Yes. We use very little money to take the trade. Then just move the arrow to 1 or 2%. Okay. Okay, it's fine. That's 2%. Then just do open long. Use market price. Want to use market price immediately to take the trade. Open, confirm. Correct. So scroll up. Let's see what happened. Let's see what's in your trade. Scroll up. Let me see what's so I can be able to edit that. Good. Now this trade is on. Now let's go and same way. Let's go and set up your take profit and stop loss for this trade. So click on your TP/SL and set it up. In case now you took a trade on market price, this is how to do it. Just do OK and set it yes. So set it by yourself. You're not drawing line. You just write it yes. No, TP is that's no. Check TP very well. What is TP? That what you're putting is entry price. Check TP. What did I give? TP is 112,000. Correct. Then go to stop loss. Same. Put your stop loss 105,800. Confirm. Now good. Now let's assume that that's the last TP you set. Okay. Now good. Very correct. Let me just explain this for you. Whenever I send a signal, if you're setting take profit at SL, what you set as the take profit is the last TP. Let's say if the TP now is up to TP1 to TP5, what you set on that that take profit is the last tip, that's TP5. That's what you said there. Then you set the stop loss. Now, let's now go as though you want to set TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4. How you do it? Let's assume that TP1 is 110,500. So see how to set it. You go to close. Click on close. Let's say we have up to 4 other TPs to set. When you click on close, you click on that market price so you can change it to limit. So you can put the price. Good, limit. Now put your TP1, 110,500. 110,500. You now say, okay, at this price, I want to close only 20% of the trade. You now roll the line to 20% and do confirm. Correct. Confirm. You go back again. TP2 is 111,800. No, no, that's 11,800 euro too. I say 111,800. Correct. You cannot say, okay, at this price, I want to close them. Let's say, let me close them at TP2, let me close 25%. So that let's assume that that's it. So if it has all other trades, or that you can do TP3, you can say 50%, TP4, just like that. That's just how it is. Then that last TP remains there. Yes, whenever the trade gets to that last TP, everything will close by itself. So that's basically it. So now let's say I now say something. What if now the trade is on, the trade is in profit, and I say, okay, market will dump. Everybody exit, close your trade. Close your trade. See what it means. If I say close your trade, you just go to click on close. Click on close. Let me show you something. Yes, don't. What I want to tell you, I don't do it. I just want to explain to you. If I say close your trade, when you click on close, you have to click just confirm the trade will close by itself. But don't do it. Don't do it. Now, why the trade will close? Everything will close because it's on market price. You're telling the trade close now, right now, close now. That's what market price means. Close it now. But other ones you're changing from market to limit, saying that as so and so price close. So that's it. So by the time you close the trade immediately, you just click on close and confirm. You're not changing anything, just click on close, confirm, and trade closes. Go back. I can give another instruction like, okay, let's say TP1 and TP2 as trigger. And I said, okay, everybody move stop loss to entry. Or I cannot say, okay, let's say our trade is still on. And I say, everybody close 50% of your trade and move stop loss to entry. You see the instruction. Close 50% of your trade and move exactly. You just do close, move it to 50%. Now you're not writing any value. You only just move the line to 50%. Because I say close 50% of your trade and move stop loss to entry. You just move the line to 50%, correct, but don't do it. Once you move the line to 50%, you just do close. That's all. You have closed it. Then exit. Go out from that place. You have closed it. This is the first instruction. The second instruction is move stop loss to entry. Now you now go back to TP/SL to go and adjust your stop loss. Go to TP/SL. Now, you see your stop loss before was 108,000, 105,800, and your stop loss is showing loss. That if the trade get to this place, you lose so and so amount. Now, when they say move stop loss to entry, it simply means that let your stop loss now go to your entry so that if that trade reverses and come back, you will not lose any money. Now, move stop loss to entry. Let me show you. You see what will happen. Let your stop loss become your entry. Your entry is C entry is open price 109,505.5. You're showing up there. You're showing up in your trade. Open price, that's your entry. 109,505.5. 109,505.5. Come down and let's see if you've been seeing any loss there. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? You know the best position will close. Have you seen, you're not losing any money. 0.00. That is it. It simply means that now, let's say that trade is already in profit. I'll now say everybody close 50% profit and move stop loss to entry. Now you have taken some profit from that trade into your account. You now move stop loss to entry like this. So now, in case that trade now reverses and start coming back down, it will just remove you. It will close by itself at your entry price, and you will not lose any money. So that is just it. These are the simple. This is just the summary of trading. Yeah, and again, good. I forgot to tell you this. I think you understand it better because you're a doctor. So medical students follow instruction. There's something that some people do. I can send the trade now by, let's say I send the trade by 12 o'clock, you're busy, and you saw that trade by 2 o'clock. When you see the trade, you don't just go and enter the trade and start trading. No, 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 no. In fact, if you must say that trade, let's all trade. Check first, because after I send the trade, check if I've given update about that trade, number one, to start with. Have I given update and said, oh, 50% up, or TP1 done, or TP2 done? You should know you have already missed the trade. There isn't the entering it again. But if I'm not giving any update at all, and then you check a trade too, stop loss have not hit, the trade is still on. What will you do? Is to just go and take the trade using limit price. Don't ever enter a trade at market price. In the enter a trade, always use limit, except I use my method and say market price. And also note this. What if I sent a trade and I said, please use market price and take this trade now? That was around 9 a.m. in the morning. But you now saw it around 9:24 in that same morning, 9:24, 24 minutes later. I hope you know that the market price by 9 a.m. will not be the same thing with the market price by 9:24 a.m. So you have to check, when did I send this trade and when are you seeing it? What's the time interval for you to not know what's the market price? So if you now see that kind of thing and say, okay, sir, what was the, I'm just seeing this thing now, what was the market price when you asked us to take this trade? I will not answer you, okay, this trade now you cannot take a market price, against set limits. I cannot take a set limit, or I tell you, you can take it, it's okay. Or I can say, you can set it at so place. Or no, it's not okay, you have missed it, leave it. You have to confirm from, if I say, take a trade, unless you saw that trade, immediately I sent it. If you see this message immediately I sent it, then fine, then that's okay. But if you don't see it immediately, you saw it later on, please always ask questions before you take the trade. Yes, because the market price by 9 o'clock is not the same thing as the market price by 9:24 a.m. So these are just the tricks. Yeah, don't also, let me say we took a trade that is in profit. We have, you missed it and you are seeing 300% profit. And I said, oh, this trade we do up to 500% profit. In your head, you'll be like, okay, I missed this trade. Then 300% profit. This trade will get to 500% profit. But let me just take it now. You now go and take the trade. No, that will not be good. The entry price of every trade is very paramount, very important. That's the most important thing in trading. You see, your entry price and your risk management. Yes, because if our entry is below, and you go and take that up entry, if the trade want to correct,